morning, class.
Good morning, Miss Williams.
I hope everyone is doing good today. So today we're going to recap everything that we learned in the last class.
So can anyone tell me about what we learned about last class? I learned that a variable can be any symbol or a letter. Yes, so a variable is a letter or a symbol, okay? And it can represent any value. And you just don't know the value yet, so that's why you use a variable, okay? And then we use variables to form equations. So in math, you're not always going to have just one variable. And you're going to have multiple situations where you need to use multiple steps, multiple operations to get the value, to get what a variable equals. So today's class, we are going to learn about a two-step equation. So for an example, a two-step equation would be 6x plus 2 equals 50. Okay, let's first identify the operations we do in the original problem. So can someone tell me one operation?
Multiplication.
Multiplication. So we're going to multiply 6 by x. And then can someone tell me the second operation? Addition. Addition. We're going to add 2. Okay? So when we're trying to solve this problem, what I want to remind you guys is because you have two steps, sometimes you might be confused, what do I do? Okay? So do you guys have any ideas of what to do? Like which one would you do first? No idea?
We don't know, Miss Williams.
You don't know? Okay, so I will help you out there, Jonathan. With two-step equations, I would recommend PEMDAS, using PEMDAS as your best friend. So the P is parentheses. P is parentheses, yes. Does anyone else know any of the other ones?
The M and the D is multiplication.
Multiplication. You guys can keep on saying it. E is exponents. E is exponents. Division. Jonathan, do you know of any?
A and S are addition and subtraction.
And subtraction. Perfect. Okay, so this is what you would do in an original equation. And now to solve, you're going to actually do the opposite of PEMDAS. So you're going to reverse PEMDAS. So instead of starting with multiplication and division, you start with subtraction and addition. And I definitely recommend, just like you're doing right now, Jonathan, writing down these steps so that it will help you on your unit test. Okay, so since the original, you have multiplication and addition, when you're solving, what do you do first now? Because remember, you have to reverse the PEMDAS. So what comes first when you reverse PEMDAS?
The addition.
The addition would come first. So what's the opposite of addition?
Subtraction.
Subtraction, because you're going to have to do the opposite of the operation and in the opposite order. So you would subtract 2 from both sides. So you get 6x equals 48.
48.
Okay. Then now, what's after that? What's our last step to find out what x is?
The multiplication.
So what do we do with the multiplication? What's the opposite of multiplication?
Division.
Division. So you're going to divide both sides by 6. So x equals
8.
8. Perfect, you guys. So now we just solved a two-step equation. It's a two-step because there's two operations. You need to do 2 steps in order to get the variable and isolate the variable so you can know what the variable means. This is basically just going to help you later on when we work with more complex problems. So I recommend just writing this down. And if anyone's a little bit confused right now and wants to talk about this after class, I can definitely walk you guys through this again. So just let me know if you guys want me to go over this another time. And we'll kind of recap this on our next class. So don't worry, you don't have to know it all by today. I just wanted to introduce you guys because we're going to be expanding on two-step equations later on. Any questions? Okay. All right, perfect. And so to recap this lesson, I'm just going to teach you guys a quick song that can help you on your test.
Don't you dare worry, just remember me. In order to solve a two-step equation, this song will be your best friend. Just say ooh, ooh, reverse and isolate. Start up and identify the steps it takes to solve the equation. Reverse the operation to solve. Start with addition or subtraction. Multiply or divide. You're almost done. Make sure you check your steps. We did it, yes we did. Don't you dare worry, just remember me. In order to solve a two-step equation, this song will be your best friend. Just say it, ooh, ooh. Reverse and isolate. Alright, thank you guys for a good class. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And remember to pick up your homework from the back. Alright, have a good day.